equity. I can't guide, but I'll give you some principles. First principle, if your business is such that there is a huge amount of business risk, then don't take debt and add to the risk, because debt is cheap, but it adds to your financial risk. So if you are in a steady model, then you may gear yourself up. Take a huge amount of debt, no problem. If you are in a very volatile business, my humble request is, you are already running a business risk. Don't add to that risk by adding financial risk. Second, under no context, consider debt if your DSCR is less than 4. Thank you for your questions. I'll give you some do's and don'ts. Okay? You can disagree with me, but since some of you all wanted my personal opinion, I'm giving it to you. Right? DSCR. DSCR stands for Debt Service Coverage Ratio. And basically what it means, Deepa ma'am, is how much are you earning to pay 1 rupee interest? I hope I'm simplifying it. How much are you earning to pay 1 rupee interest? My humble request to you all is, your DSCR should be greater than 4. That means you should earn 4 rupees if you have to pay 1 rupee as interest. If you are earning less than that, my humble request is, I need your help. Thanks. Specifically here, and this is out of sheer experience sharing, been some time in the industry, and I still believe I'm learning, but there is one truth I've learned the hard way, and that I want to share with all of you all, and I just want you all to nod, especially the colleagues who have worked in the industry. One principle I've learned, sir, and I'm sure you will vouch for it also, capital is scarce when you need it the most. That, to please keep this at the back of your mind when you are proceeding. Capital is scarce when you need it the most. So don't think everything, तभी जाके मैं ये debt लूँगा, तभी जाके मैं PE करूँगा. When the times are good, right, don't go for exact. ठीक है, if you are getting money, right, 6 months in advance and you believe, अरे क्या यार 6 months का interest दे रहा हो, या अरे PE I've got it at this, I should have got it at this price. Please remember, not everything happens, the timing, right, is not what happens in practice. Okay. Please understand. Having said this, the first thing that I'd like to tell you is, in this session is, one, when we do a viability study, we would look at what is known as a DCF model. DCF stands for discounted cash flow. A DCF stands for discounted cash flow. On the last leg of our interaction, I request you all to please pay attention, because there are a couple of practical things I want to tell you here, and then answer 2 queries, right? One, already I have clarified some lovely questions from Mr. Pranav, right? But I still would like to talk in generic terms to others, right? DCF stands for discounted cash flow. What is discounted cash flow? And I think I can communicate to anybody in this audience if I can just tell you, yeah, right? That discounted cash flow, I'll explain. I promise I'll explain. It's nothing difficult. Discounted cash flow, whether you're in real estate, whether you're in infrastructure, you should know what is discounted cash flow. And some of you all are running your own firm. Please remember, discounted cash flow, sir, Arunji, is nothing but, the word discounting only means the reverse of compounding. The word discounting only means reverse of compounding. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to rub this off. Trying it, 5 minutes. And I love to simplify things, something I'm always earning. I'm sure some of you have no idea about discounting, but just watch, give me 5 minutes, you'll see what this colleague does for a living, what I do for a living, what my colleague is doing. I'm assuming he's into estimations, right? Please note, what is compounding? Compounding is nothing but amount equal to principal 1 plus r upon 100 raised to n. I'm not even asking you all whether you have done it, because you better do it. We all do this in our school days, right? Amount equal to principal 1 plus r upon 100 raised to n. Okay. Somebody like me and sir, we were taught that, okay, you invest 10,000 in a bank, you get 12% interest, how much would you get in 5 years? Some of you are pretty younger to me also. You also did the same thing, except when we were taught as 10,000, you were taught as 1 lakh, right? What we were taught as 12%, you were taught as 7%, right? What we were taught as 6 years, you were taught as 3 years. Let me again continue the joke further. My son will do it, I'm sure, in a matter of time, except that for him the figures possibly will be 5 lakhs, right? This figure will be 4% and this will be 2 years. This shows how India is changing. But anyway, right, the fact is it is exactly the same. There what we were doing, we were calculating future value. Why are we complicating finance? I said 5 minutes, it's all over. What is discounting? I don't even need 5 minutes with you all. What is discounting is, same formula, you put it like this, and you calculate what is known as P. Same formula. Stunned. Same formula, Harish sir. Only thing is, now I am going to tell you, I will give you 12 million after 3 years. What is its value today? That's it. That's discounting. That's investment banking. That's what we do. Shocked, but that's what we do. I like a client who does not get impressed with my Excel sheets. I like that client, and I would rather deal with such clients who say, Mr. Menon, please show me your calculations later. First, show me your assumptions. Thank you. If you have such, sir, yeah, I say clients, and I'll shake hands. And the moment I saw the list of people, I said, this time some very august colleagues are coming in. They are well-to-do. They know what they are asking. Because if you are going to let me talk about value, right, thanks to Mr. Vikasan, he's a friend, I do a bit of Excel. Yeah, I know Excel a bit more because I take this financial modeling course at Stern. I go there regularly, right, to Stern, and for some reason they believe I deliver a lot on that. But I need to come back and tell you, Excel, the fundamental rule in Excel, ma'am, is there is a function known as goal seek. And those who are aware of Excel, they are smiling. Those who are not aware, let me tell you what is goal seek. Goal seek is reverse working. You sit with the client and say, sir, what value do you want? And then you tweak your assumptions accordingly. Please understand, never look at the method. My website does not have it, but if you want some valuation tools, my website does not have it. I do not have time to upload it. If you want some simple valuation tools, visit Ashwath. Ashwath is a dear colleague from Stern, right? Visit Ashwath Damodaran's website, Google, you will get valuation Excel sheets, free Excel sheets. All you have to do is put numbers, you'll get the value. But I can tell you one thing, don't use it practically, use it for academic exercise, because please understand, what you input is extremely important, and that can come only through practice. But if you need some Excel sheets, it is not there on my website because that is complicated and I didn't want to invest so much of time. I'll give you some NPV IRR which is there on my website. But if you're looking for complicated valuation worksheets, visit, I'll give you the source. Please visit Ashwath Damodaran's website. You will get free Excel sheets, and Ashwath is supposed to be extremely good in valuation, mergers and acquisition and valuation. He's written good textbooks. I'm sure some of you have read it. Right? Please store what is an NPV. Let's finish it off. Let's finish off this discussion with NPV and let's do the first calculation. What is NPV? Please note, is a company which is investing, 20 million. And in year 0, year 1, year 2, year 3, it is making 8 million, 9 million, and here it is making 15 million. Let's take 3 years cash flows, just 3 years cash flows. So 20 million it is investing, sorry, this arrow should have been outside, investing. It is making 8, 9 and 15. Let us say it wants, I'll explain what is R and discount rate. Let's start, first get comfortable. Let's say it is borrowing this 20 million at 11% interest. So at 20 billion, it is borrowing